welcome. With several holes in store today, let's get started. River deep, mountain high. No shortage of natural obstacles for players to overcome here. We'll soon have our first impressions of the level of golfing talent here. Using a driver to put some force behind this one. Couldn't have played that stroke much better. An even fairway surface. A lot of potential for a crowd-pleasing shot. Down onto the green, very smooth indeed. A finish at 1 under par is a birdie. Let's see if they can make it. A possible final putt to finish this hole. From the tee, an island putting green in the lake entices players. Changing up the clubs.
Hit this one hard.
Keeping the shots at a steady strength for now. A typically deft touch puts that on the green. A promising opportunity to finish 1 under par for a birdie. There's a birdie! Great golf! With 2 fairways, a stepped green, and the lighthouse itself, this is a memorable hole. Hit like a hammer with nothing held back. The crowd is buzzing with anticipation. Couldn't have played that stroke much better. The ball is in a good spot on the fairway. Taking up the iron, a mid-range shot. A beautiful landing on the fairway. Great shot. Set it up well for this next shot. This golfer does not want to be left behind. Effortless play right onto the green. Signs are good that this could be a birdie, 1 under par. A possible final putt to finish this hole.
Have you heard about the new dance?
A fairly straightforward point A to point B kind of hole, and a minefield of bunkers. This should really shorten the distance to the green. They'll be keen to get that back onto the fairway. In the bunker, about to bring it out. This golfer does not want to be left behind. Onto the green with a flag in sight. This is good. A chance for a birdie, 1 under par. We'll be watching for an expert bit of play here. A fairway ringed by river channel boundaries is less calming when your shots make a splash. Very impressive tee-off. Nicely struck. That's in the water, but perhaps it can be played out. Better be careful how they play this. A lot of potential for a crowd-pleasing shot.
This is a standard power shot.
Awkward contact, it could go wide. Nice fairway shot. Good form from this golfer. Set it up well for this next shot. Getting ready to take this next shot. That's softly on the green. Great shot. This is good. A chance for a birdie. 1 under par.
Don't swing too hard.
That birdie finish should improve this golfer's chances. From the high, framing trees to the water idling by, this hole is full of contrasts. Looking to pitch this ball with their next shot. Down onto the green, very smooth indeed. A finish at 1 under par is a birdie. Let's see if they can make it. That birdie finish should improve this golfer's chances. Players will find themselves leaping, skipping, and bouncing across the islands from tee to hole. A lot of potential for a crowd-pleasing shot. A beautiful landing on the fairway. Great shot. Hoping to stick to the fairway or the green. We should be closing in on the flag in no time. And we've reached the green with very little trouble. This is good. A chance for a birdie, 1 under par. Smoothly done for an above-average birdie finish. Grandstands front and back encourage quality play on a hole that provides plenty of challenge. Just enough power there without going overboard. That's a lovely landing on the green. This is good. A chance for a birdie, 1 under par. Preparing for this next stroke. Time to concentrate. The racetrack of golf holes, gathering speed as it veers downhill through the chicane. So, we find ourselves at the final hole, and the atmosphere is electrifying.
One really needs to travel.
Effortless play right onto the green. An extremely rare chance to score 3 under par for an albatross. An albatross! Astounding play!
I wake up every day is a daydream. Everything in my life ain't what it seems. I wake up just to go back to sleep.
The crowd are waiting for you at the Midnight Mountain ski runs. Get out there and show them what for.
The course is primed for action, and the tournament is set to begin. Winding around a wedge of rock, this hole is a great test of precision and judgment. An impressive crowd has gathered to see these golfers in action. That's a great opening shot. Straight into the bunker. That was bad luck. The challenge of a bunker shot now. Don't look away now. This could be a crucial stroke.
Yep, that wind's coming from the back left. Medium power shot should do it.
Plenty of promise in this golfer's mid-range play. That's softly on the green. Great shot. Signs are good that this could be a birdie, 1 under par. Our time on this hole could be just about up.
There's the birdie. Great golf.
Come on and get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. How you gonna do it if you really don't wanna dance? By standing on the wall.
The currents and the golfer's chances all converge on the island green at the end of this hole. The crowd seems to think this next shot could be special. Absolutely incredible! A hole in one shot! The lighthouse presides over the stepped green and dual fairway on this beautiful hole.
Reined in the power a little there.
The spectators are thoroughly enjoying the show. Very well judged. Should be an easy approach from here. The ball is in a good spot on the fairway. It's always interesting to see what this golfer will do next.
Wind blowing steadily from behind. Not too hard, not too soft here.
Like a hammer with nothing held back. It's on the fairway and on course for a timely finish. Should get a good, clean lift. Getting ready to take this next shot. Effortless play right onto the green. A finish at 1 under par is a birdie. Let's see if they can make it. Smoothly done for an above-average birdie finish.
Sure that you're not that shy. Let me see that man say footwork. Show you that time.
Fortune and skill meet on this hole, carved out for the golfing daredevils amongst us. Just lining up a big drop down the fairway. They'll be keen to get that back onto the fairway. Focus should be on getting this out.
Every chance of this being sent off course.
Onto the green with a flag in sight. A promising opportunity to finish 1 under par for a birdie. A possible final putt to finish this hole. Bit of a setback there, but at least we're still on the green. A fine opportunity to finish this hole at par. We'll be watching for an expert bit of play here. Don't bank on dodging the river here, as it's woven into the fabric of the fairway. Very impressive tee-off. Nicely struck. Nice fairway shot. Good form from this golfer. Easy enough to lift off the fairway. Yes, thought they might change clubs there.
Just take a short swing.
A light touch on that stroke.
Superb shot. Safely on the green. Great stuff. A chance for an eagle. 2 under par. It's almost as if the water has reclaimed part of this hole, but the effect is purely intentional. We should be closing in on the flag in no time. It's on the fairway and on course for a timely finish. An even fairway surface. Looking to pitch this ball with their next shot. Closing in on the hole now, doing well so far. A fine opportunity to finish this hole at par. Stepping up to take their shot. This is it. A fragmented fairway across a chain of islands. Not a common hole design, but it works. You can almost feel the intensity of this player's focus.
There's a little bit of pain on the right-hand side.
Textbook stroke. These players make it look so easy. Hoping to stick to the fairway or the green. This golfer does not want to be left behind. It's in the bunker. Happens to us all sometimes. Extra care needed to lift this out. Getting ready to take this next shot. A typically deft touch puts that on the green. This seems like a good chance to hit par. It's always interesting to see what this golfer will do next. Past the fringe of trees, only the raised green stands between a golfer and a made putt. Getting ready to take this next shot. A typically deft touch puts that on the green. A promising opportunity to finish one under par for a birdie. This next putt is crucial. Unfortunate miss there, but we're still on the green. A fine opportunity to finish this hole at par. It's always interesting to see what this golfer will do next. The creek is mostly dry these days, but serves a brand new purpose on the golfing frontier. Intense pressure on the golfers at this final hole. A sense of something momentous. The crowd is loving the level of competition today. It's in the rough, but I'm sure they can deal with that. Not the easiest starting point. Getting ready to take this next shot. Finishing on an albatross is no mean feat. Well done.
crowd are waiting for you at the Midnight Mountain ski runs. Right, let's be off then.
It's a fine day on the fairways. So, let's make our way to the first hole. An outthrust arm of rock is both the defining feature and the main challenge of this hole. An impressive crowd has gathered to see these golfers in action. Wow, what a fantastic opening shot. The ball's in the bunker, but not for long, we hope. Hoping for an easier shot next time. You can almost feel the intensity of this player's focus. Might veer off target from that position. And we're on the green. This looks good. A finish at 1 under par is a birdie. Let's see if they can make it. This next putt is crucial. Unfortunate miss there, but we're still on the green. A perfect chance to hit par. The fans and onlookers are rooting for a great shot. You haven't lived until you've played this hole with its ambitious island finish. This golfer does not want to be left behind. Superb shot, safely on the green. The crowd would love a birdie finish under par right about now. A possible final putt to finish this hole. One last effortless stroke to finish on a birdie.
This club is heated, the spot is blazing. I can't believe it. This beat is banging. I can't believe it.
I can't believe it.
Hey, check it out, 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 check it out.
They've made beautiful use of the landscape down at the coast in the long approach to the lighthouse. It's always interesting to see what this golfer will do next.
You'll want to adjust for some major wind from the back right.
Very well judged. Should be an easy approach from here. Easy enough to lift off the fairway. So, let's see where this next shot leaves us. onto the green with a flag in sight. A precious opportunity to finish 2 under par for an eagle. Looking to sink the ball with this putt. Bit of a setback there, but at least we're still on the green. A promising opportunity to finish 1 under par for a birdie. A possible final putt to finish this hole. Finishing at par would be the ideal result here. We'll be watching for an expert bit of play here. This hole's range of hazards has been shaped by human hands rather than natural features. A new club could mean a new tactic, and that's a well-practiced opening effort. Couldn't have played that stroke much better. An even fairway surface. Getting ready to take this next shot.
Hold back from full strength. Not even a breath of wind.
Confident mid-range play taking place here. And we've reached the green with very little trouble. Finishing under par is always exciting. Will this be a birdie? A possible final putt to finish this hole. Crossing the streams is a good thing on this hole, and the only way onward to the green. Stepping up the hole to drive. Just into the shallows, so that ball's still playable. It's not deep, but still a challenge. The fans and onlookers are rooting for a great shot.
There's a light wind coming in from straight ahead.
That's in the water, but perhaps it can be played out. Need to escape the water hazard. Looking to pitch this ball with their next shot. No trouble, down onto the fairway as intended. The ball is in a good spot on the fairway. Just enough power there without going overboard. Smoothly done for an above-average birdie finish. It's almost as if the water has reclaimed part of this hole, but the effect is purely intentional. We should be closing in on the flag in no time. Very well judged. Should be an easy approach from here. Now to ease this off the fairway. Looking to pitch this ball with their next shot. Smoothly done for an above-average birdie finish. Wet feet are a very real possibility on this hole if the land routes prove too challenging. A lot of potential for a crowd-pleasing shot. Textbook stroke. These players make it look so easy. Avoided the rough so far. We should be closing in on the flag in no time. Onto the green with a flag in sight. Signs are good that this could be a birdie, 1 under par. Our time on this hole could be just about up.
Let's get out of here. Word to your mother.
Grandstands front and back encourage quality play on a hole that provides plenty of challenge. We'll be watching for an expert bit of play here. What impressive force behind that one. Onto the green with a flag in sight. A finish at 1 under par is a birdie. Let's see if they can make it. A possible final putt to finish this hole. Barbara Streisand. Drama and audacious shots await on the slopes and bends ahead. All eyes are now on this golfer. Just how is this going to play out? This should really shorten the distance to the green. Out of bounds. They'll be hoping that doesn't happen again. Just lining up a big drive down. A colossal swing to send this ball soaring. And we've reached the green with very little trouble. This player's great form today means a possible eagle, 2 under par. They'll be hoping to tap this one straight in.
Better give it plenty of power.
Some bad luck there. The crowd would love a birdie finish under par right about now. Looking to sink the beer with this putt.
The crowd are waiting for you at the Midnight Mountain ski runs. Strike up the band. It's football! Enough talk. It's time for some sports.
Hey there, we're hoping both teams brought their A games today. Take a look at today's battle-tested contenders.
Start of the first quarter.
Let's get underway. And the run is cut short by the tackle.
See some wheels here. We're going deep.
At this point, it's anybody's
First
game.
down.
Ends up in safe hands. Defense is on it.
Need you to buy me some time on this one, guys.
Where are they gonna go?
Second down.
The receiver has it. Touchdown! Great play! That touchdown will jumpstart this team's offense. Time to see if your opponents
The
can put
home
together
team
a
has
good
possession.
drive.
The home team has the ball.
Beat him off the line and get downfield.
Can they get to the hole?
First down.
Perfect connection. Touchdown! And run the replay. That touchdown puts this team in the lead.
Team scores.
opposition convert on this possession.
End of the first quarter. Second quarter. The home team has possession.
Need you to buy me some time on this one, guys.
Looking for a hole in the defense.
First down.
Somebody knows how to catch the ball. Wow, big hit.
Beat him off the line and get downfield.
How far this time?
Second down.
The offense makes the reception. Touchdown! There it is! Rewind and replay. They're in the lead now, thanks to that touchdown.
Home team is up.
Let's see what the opposition can do with the ball.
Home team has the ball. The away team is up. End of the second quarter.
Let's get underway. It's over right there, about as quickly as it began.
Need you to buy me some time on this one, guys.
First down, here we go.
First down.
That's an effortless reception. Defense is on it.
Let's make a move here.
Bursting into action.
Second down.
Caught, touchdown! That touchdown puts this team in the lead.
Team scores.
Time to see if your opponents
The
can
ball
put together
goes
a
to the
good
home
drive.
team. The away team scores. The home team has possession.
Let's get underway. And the player is down.
Let's see some wheels here. We're going deep.
At this point, it's anybody's
First down.
game. Snap, the quarterback has it.
Sacked by the defense.
Need you to buy me some time on this one, guys.
Bursting into action.
Second down.
The ball is snapped. Take it away. Great snag by the receiver. Defense lays down the law.
Beat him off the line and get downfield.
Here goes third down.
Third down.
That's the snap there. Sticky fingers on that receiver. Oh, hits an immovable object. What'll it be? Field goal or go for it?
End of the third quarter.
Nail this one downtown!
Fourth down.
Oh, the kicker wants that one back.
The field goal is no good. The ball goes to the home team. The home team has possession.
Need you to buy me some time on this one, guys.
Which way will they go?
First down.
Snap, and we're off.
Quarterback sack.
Let's see some wheels here. We're going deep.
How far this time?
Second down.
Snapped, and it's in play. Successfully caught. And that brings up third down.
Beat him off the line and get downfield.
Need to force this through.
Third down.
The ball is snapped. Take it away. Makes that catch look easy. Count it. One more time, if you please. And they take the lead on the strength of that
Home
touchdown.
team is up.
Let's see what the opposition can do with the ball. That was an incredible team effort today to claim the victory.
The crowd are waiting for you at the Midnight Mountain ski runs. Get out there and show them what you've got.
It's anyone's game here today with two top teams about to face off. Our star athletes make their way onto the field.
Start of the first quarter.
Let's get underway. Tackle on the field.
Beat him off the line and get downfield.
First down. Here we go.
First down.
Perfect connection. Wrapped up on the field.
Look alive. It's coming quick.
Can they find the gaps in this
Second down.
defense? And they've taken it into the end zone. That touchdown will jumpstart this team's offense.
4 points on the board.
Let's see what the opposition can do with the
The
ball.
home team has possession. The home team has the ball.
Need you to buy me some time on this one, guys.
At this point, it's anybody's
First
game.
down.
That's an effortless reception. Rocked by that tackle and slammed to the ground.
Let's see some wheels here. We're going deep.
How far this time?
Second down.
Another nice delivery. Touchdown! There it is! That puts them in the lead. A timely
Team
touchdown.
scores. End of the first quarter. Second quarter. The home team has possession.
Need you to buy me some time on this one, guys.
Can they get to the hole?
First down.
That's bad luck.
By the defense.
Let's see some wheels here. We're going deep.
Where are they gonna go?
Second down.
The offense makes the reception. A solid defensive play on that one.
Let's make a move here.
What's in the playbook for third down?
Third down.
Touchdown! How do you like that? Out in front now with that touchdown.
Home team is up.
Time's running out. Probably going to see a punt here.
Third quarter.
Let's get underway. Showstopper.
Need you to buy me some time on this one, guys.
At this point, it's anybody's
First
game.
down.
This player doesn't miss. Tackle on the field.
Let's see some wheels here. We're going deep.
How far this time?
Second down.
The receiver has it. Touchdown! That's begging for a replay. And they take the lead on the strength of that
Home team
touchdown.
scores.
Let's see what the opposition can do with the ball.
The away team is up.
Let's get underway. And the run is cut short.
Beat him off the line and get downfield.
Which way will they go?
First down.
Snap, the quarterback has it. No luck there.
Sacked by the defense.
Need you to buy me some time on this one, guys.
What does this player have for us?
Second down.
Snap from the center. Good hand. That play was brought to a halt.
Let's get upfield here.
Let's see what this player can do.
Third down.
Snapped, and it's in play. Incomplete pass.
The pass is
What'll
no
it
good.
be? Field goal or go for it?
End of the third quarter.
Let's see some wheels here. We're going deep.
Fourth down. This needs to work.
Last down.
Perfect connection. Stop that drive.
The home team has the ball. The home team has possession.
Need you to buy me some time on this one, guys.
First down. Here we go.
First down.
The receiver has it. And the player is down.
Beat him off the line and get downfield.
How far this time?
Second down.
Time to see what they got. Nice delivery and fantastic reception. Stopped on second down.
Time to pick up some yards.
Here goes third down.
Third down.
Here's the snap. Through for a touchdown. Out in front now with that touchdown.
They scored.
We're almost out of time. That was an incredible team effort today.
The crowd are waiting for you at the Midnight Mountain ski runs. We're just seconds away from sporting history.
It's anyone's game here today with two top teams about to face off. Take a look at today's battle-tested contenders.
Start of the first quarter.
Let's get underway. Defense is on it.
Need you to buy me some time on this one, guys.
Can they get to the hole?
First down.
Another nice delivery. Wrapped up and going no further.
Beat him off the line and get downfield.
Bursting into action.
Second down.
has an effortless reception. Touchdown! How do you like that? A great play gives this team its first touchdown. Time to see what your opponents can do with the ball.
The away team scores.
Let's get underway. Defense is on it.
Let's see some wheels here. We're going deep.
At this point, it's anybody's
First
game.
down.
The receiver is
That's a
not
sack
happy.
of the quarterback.
Beat him off the line and get downfield.
Where are they gonna go?
Second down.
Caught without a hitch. The defense lays down the law.
Let's see some wheels here. We're going deep.
Let's see what this player can do.
Third down.
That's bad luck.
Quarterback sack.
Chance for a field goal, or will they go for it?
Beat him off the line and get downfield.
Got a breakthrough this time.
Last down.
Ends up in safe hands. Ooh, goes the dynamite! That deserves a replay. That puts them in the lead. A timely touchdown.
And
Let's see what they're going to do with the ball.
away team scores.
Let's get underway. Nice defense there.
Need you to buy me some time on this one, guys.
Can they get to the hole?
First down.
Somebody knows how to catch the ball. Hits a brick wall.
Beat him off the line and get downfield.
Bursting into action.
Second down.
The receiver's
That's a
not
sack of
happy.
The quarterback.
Let's see some wheels here. We're going deep.
Can they do it this time?
Third down.
Pass received by the offensive player. Knocked to the turf. Might want to go for 3 points here.
I'm looking to get the ball away quick here.
This is a critical play.
Fourth down.
Touchdown! There it is! And they take the lead on the strength of that touchdown.
More points on the board.
Time's running out.
The away team is up.
Let's get underway. And the run is cut short by the tackle.
Need you to buy me some time on this one, guys.
Looking for a hole in the defense.
First down.
Good reception there.
Big sack.
Rocked by that tackle and slammed to the ground.
Beat him off the line and get downfield.
Moving again. Here goes.
Second down.
Just couldn't
Sacked
connect.
by the defense.
Need you to buy me some time on this one, guys.
What's in the playbook for third down?
Third down.
Somebody knows how to get to the ball. Defense earning their pay today. Considering a field goal, I'd imagine.
Let's see some wheels here. We're going deep.
All up to the ball carrier now.
Last down.
Throw is incomplete.
The away team has the ball.
Let's get underway. Rocked by that tackle.
Beat him off the line and get downfield.
Which way will they go?
First down.
Snap from the line. No luck there.
That's a sack of the quarterback.
Let's see some wheels here. We're going deep.
What does this player have for us?
Second down.
Time to see what they got. Doesn't find the
Sacked
target.
by the defense.
Need you to buy me some time on this one, guys.
Can they do it this time?
Third down.
Snap from the line. The receiver has it. Stopped right there. Their kicker is warming up.
Let's see some wheels here. We're going deep.
Last chance on this drive.
Fourth down.
Snap. The quarterback has it. No catch.
That's a sack of the quarterback.
Let's see what the opposition can do with the ball.
End of the third quarter.
Time to see if your opponents can put together a good drive.
Away team scores.
Let's get underway. It's over right there about as quickly as it began.
Beat him off the line and get downfield.
At this point, it's anybody's
First
game.
down.
Ends up in safe hands. Wrapped up and going no further.
Need you to buy me some time on this one, guys.
How far this time?
Second down.
That's bad luck.
Quarterback sack.
Let's see some wheels here. We're going deep.
Need a solid play here on third down. Perfect connection. And they've taken it into the end zone. Still chasing, but getting closer.
Team scores.
We're almost out of time.
The home team has possession. The ball goes to the home team.
Hey there, we're hoping both teams brought their A-games today. Our star athletes make their way onto the field.
Start of the first quarter.
Let's get underway. Wrapped up on the field.
Let's see some wheels here. We're going deep.
Can they get through the hole?
First down.
Somehow it
That's a
didn't work
sack of
out.
The quarterback.
Need you to buy me some time on this one, guys.
What does this player have for us?
Second down.
Doesn't quite get there.
Sacked by the defense.
Beat him off the line and get downfield.
Looking to make up some ground.
Third down.
That's an effortless reception. Stopped on the field. Within field goal range.
Need you to buy me some time on this one, guys.
Take it all the way.
Fourth down.
Wrapped out of the air by the receiver. Fourth down tackle and a turnover on down. Let's see what the opposition can do with the ball.
The home team has the ball.
That touchdown will jumpstart this
Away
team's
team
offense.
scores. The ball goes to the home team.
Let's get underway. Wrapped up and going no further.
Beat him off the line and get downfield.
Looking for a hole in the defense.
First down.
That's an effortless reception. The buck stops right there.
Need you to buy me some time on this one, guys.
How far this time?
Second down.
Throw is incomplete.
That's a sack of the quarterback.
Let's get upfield here.
Need to force this through.
Third down.
Caught without a hitch. Oh, what a hit. What'll it be? Field goal or go for it?
End of the first quarter.
Time to pick up some yards.
Fourth down. This needs to work.
Last down.
Uh-oh, incomplete.
Incomplete pass.
Probably going to see a punt here.
Fourth down.
Looks like they're gonna punt. They might be in the clear. It's over right there about as quickly as it began.
Let's see some wheels here. We're going deep.
At this point, it's anybody's
First
game.
down.
The offense makes the reception. Tackle on the field.
Need a quick break off the line, guys.
What does this player have for us?
Second down.
Wasn't in the cards that
Sacked
time.
by the defense.
I'm looking to get the ball away quick here.
What's in the playbook for third down?
Third down.
Misses it.
That's a
Tough
sack
luck.
of the quarterback.
Chance for a field goal, or will they go for it?
Give me some yards after this quick catch.
This is a critical play.
Last down.
It's in. Touchdown.
By the defense.
That puts them in the lead. A timely touchdown. We're almost out of time.
Halftime. Third quarter.
Let's get underway. And the run is cut short by the tackle.
Need you to buy me some time on this one, guys.
First down. Here we go.
First down.
That's an effortless reception. Showstopper.
Get open for me. I'll find you.
Where are they gonna go?
Second down.
Good try.
The pass is incomplete.
Let's get upfield here.
They need to break through
Third
soon.
down.
Boom goes the dynamite. That touchdown puts this team in the lead.
Team scores. The away team scores.
Let's get underway. Stop right there.
See some wheels here. We're going deep.
At this point, it's anybody's game. Snap, ball is in play. Caught by the receiver. And that will bring up second down.
Let's make a move here.
Can they find the gaps in this defense? Here's the snap. This player doesn't drop the ball, and that brings up third down.
Need you to buy me some time on this one, guys.
Can they do it this time?
Third down.
That's the snap there. Comes up with nothing.
Sack.
Their kicker is warming up.
End of the third quarter.
Let's see some wheels here. We're going deep.
Fourth down. This needs to work.
Fourth down.
The receiver has no trouble getting there. In for a touchdown. That puts them in the lead. A timely touchdown.
The away team is up.
Let's get underway. They could go all the way. The defense is on it.
Beat him off the line and get downfield.
First down, here we go.
First down.
Snapped and it's in play. The receiver catches it. Rocked by that tackle.
Get open for me. I'll find you.
How far this time?
Second down.
Here's the snap. Can you believe that reception?
The quarterback.
That's as far as it goes.
Let's make a move here.
Need to force this through.
Third down.
That's the snap there. Touchdown! How do you like that? Out in front now with that touchdown.
Team scores.
Running short on time.
Away team scores.
They pull off a major victory here today.
The crowd are waiting for you at the Midnight Mountain ski runs. Strap on those skis and let's race. It's sports time.
Thanks for coming. It looks like another gorgeous day on the slopes. Seconds away from the start. Ready, and they're on. Great speed right out of the gate. blazing speed into that jump. That kicker's approaching fast. Awesome. They might never come down. The competition's eating snow right now. 10 gates by my count. This cool customer crosses the line just in the lead. Time for a sweet replay. Check it.
Some spectacularity by the skier flying over the line.
Skiers are locked and loaded. Ready. Great start. That could be the difference right there. Yikes, missed a gate there. Approaching a jump. The air up there is pretty sweet. Quickly approaching. Monster jump. Check out the speed. Way out ahead through the split time.
The leading skier into the final approach.
A massive run gives their chances a big boost.
Victory to the right side.
Replay is up. Here we go.
Race leadership is compromised by a multiplex of penalties.
The crowd are waiting for you at the Midnight Mountain ski runs. Popcorn at the ready. It's time for some sports.
Thanks for coming. It looks like another gorgeous day on the slopes. Better get on over to the starting gate. There they go. Great start. Gate number 5. Ready for takeoff. Just, whoo, yeah! We have liftoff. Another gate makes 10. Jumps coming up. Crazy speed. Massive airtime. Uh-oh, missed one. That'll cost me some time.
Here they come into the final gate.
That's enough of a lead to keep them cool for now.
Someone takes it.
Very competitive time despite those missed gates.
Brutal penalty for gate misses, but does not change the lead.
Seconds away from the start. Ready, great start. That could be the difference right there. Missed the gate. That's a time penalty. Quickly approaching a jump. Blazing speed into that jump. Cleared 5 so far. Monster jump! Check out the speed! That's gate number 10. Won't keep their speed up that way. the line on run 2. Is it enough for a win? Let's check out that replay.
Always believe in your soul. You've got the power to know.
Finish, boys and girls. Here's our winner.
Always believe it. You are gold.
Want you to make me feel.
The crowd are waiting for you at the Midnight Mountain ski runs. Okay, we're ready for the off.
Hey guys, come join us here at the home of skiing. We'll make you very welcome. Seconds away from the start. Ready for the gates to open the starting gate. Go on. That's 5 without a miss. Approaching a jump, a big lead is like a bird. How fast can they fly? That's gate number 10. 15 gates without a hitch. Getting ready to jump. Monster jump. Check out the speed. Powers through their 20th.
Come on, people. This skier needs some love to gain the lead.
25. They're not stopping now. The first run finished just a little bit behind. Time for a sweet replay. Check it.
Sure that you're not that shy.
At the gate and ready to go. Waiting for go! Got 5 gates behind them. Quickly approaching a jump. The air up there is pretty sweet. 10th gate. Double digits now. Still on it. 15 gates straight. That kicker's approaching blazing speed into that jump. 20 gates? We're cooking now.
Here come our skiers.
Gate number 25. First across the line on run 2. Is it enough for a win? Woo! Awesome skiing. Let's see the replay. A great time and no missed gates. Perfect run.
The crowd are waiting for you at the Midnight Mountain ski runs. Take your bases. We're off to the field. Okay, let's play.
Come on in and welcome to Galaxy Park. What an atmosphere today.
All bets are off. It's the star batter. The first batter steps up to the plate. It's a dinger! Every run will count here today. Here comes the next swinger. Ouch! What a fastball! Opts to bunt that one, and it's caught. 1 out. Batter's up. Let's play. That's a lively one. Batter better get running. That ought to work. Fast enough to make it. Next batter ready to swing. Better scoot for first base. That's the end of the run. Next batter to the plate. Great fastball. Solid bunt, and no catch there. You're safe! Taking their place in the box. Sizzling fastball. Needs to leg it out on this one. It's hit clear. Home team with a slight lead so far. Pitcher's looking for another solid outing today. Lightning fast pitch. Whoa, not your average fastball. Fastball and then some. That's a strike. Out, out, out. 1 out. Slows it right down. At a strike. Drops in a slow ball. Fielders have a good shot at this. Base hit here. Ball's incoming. Nice catch. Ouch! What a fastball! Tactical bunt there. Well handled.
Put on your red shoes and dance the blues.
Stepping up to the plate, baseball's newest big hitter. How's that for pitching? Strike. It's through. Time for speed. Doesn't let us down. Not short of the base. Here's the next heavy hitter. Lays down a bunt. Ah, so close to that one. It's safe. Next batter ready to dig in. Now that was fast. Great catch. Get out of there. 2 outs. Up next, we have this live wire. Whoa! Just steams into it. Ball is dropping short. Better run for it.
but called out.
And you're out. Ria, change
Maybe the home team's pitcher will have better luck. And up the pitcher steps to the mound.
Great fastball.
Throws a strike. Excellent pitch. Huge effort. It's a hit. It's up to the fielders. There's the catch. Hitting right for a fielder. Base hit. Get into position. Safe in the hand.
Sizzling fastball.
Strike on the batter.
Fastball with extra bite.
Good contact. And they make the catch. Nice catch.
It's so amazing. This club is heated. This spot is blazing.
A masterful showing and a win for the home team. They'll save a seat for you here at Galaxy Park.
The crowd are waiting for you at the Midnight Mountain ski runs. We're ready to play.
There's no telling what kind of stellar baseball we could see today. First batter making an entrance, a crowd favorite. Squares up and bunts it. Safe in the hand.
One out.
How will this batter stack up?
How's that for pitching?
It's a bunt and no catch there.
Inside.
That brings up our next batter. And it's caught.
2 outs.
It's showtime. This batter means business. Keep those batters coming.
Fastball with extra bite.
And the batter goes yard.
First runner crosses the plate. Second runner across the plate.
Next batter in the box. Tactical bunt there. Great catch. As we change sides, the home team is just ahead. Pitcher handpicked to take on this team.
Ouch! What a fastball!
Excellent pitch. Huge effort. It's hit clear. Incoming. Heads up. Nice catch. Fielder has a chance on this ball. Doesn't let us down. Ball's incoming. There's the catch. average fastball. Fastball and then some. That's going straight for a fielder. Get into position. Safe in the hand. Can't wait to see what this player has for us today. Pulls that one back. Opts to bunt that one. Well handled.
One out.
Up next, we have this live wire. A bunt this time. Falls just out of reach.
You're safe.
Here's the next heavy hitter. Great fastball. Ah, so close to that one.
Safe.
New bat up at the plate. Plays a careful bunt, and it's caught.
2 outs.
What's this player packing today? Pitches it slow. Great catch.
Out of there. 3 outs. Change
Not enough happening for the home team so far. Pitcher looks confident. Let's see if it's justified. Strike. Fielders better be on this. Base hit. It's up to the fielders. There's the catch. Drops in a slow ball. Strike on the batter. In as a strike. Opportunity for a catch here. Needed a hit there. Coming back to earth. Safe in the hand. Now that was fast. That's a strike. How's that for pitching? At a strike. Oh, just steams into it.
Out you go. 3 outs.
I came to get down, I came to get down. So get out your seat and jump around, jump around.
That's the home team showing us how the game should be played. Two great teams slugging it out today.
The crowd are waiting for you at the Midnight Mountain ski runs. Right, let's be off then.
Hi there. Let's pop the cork on this baseball game here at Galaxy Park. All eyes in the baseball world are on this player. Great fastball. Squares up and bunts it. Well handled.
You're out. 1 out.
Next batter is up. Ouch! What a fastball! Tactical bunt there. Falls just out of reach.
Inside!
Taking their place in the box. How's that for pitching? And it's caught.
Out! 2 outs!
Batter's up. Let's play. Now that was fast. Safe in the hand.
Out you go! 3 outs!
It's
Change it!
extremely tight here as we change sides. Pitcher's looking for another solid outing today. Excellent pitch. Huge effort. Oh, just steams into it. Fastball and then some. Strike on the batter.
You're out of there! 1 out!
Throws a strike. Pitches it slow. Fielders better be on this. Get ready for the catch. Great catch. Whoa, not your average fastball. It's hit clear. Coming back to earth. Ah, so close to that one.
You're
It gets
safe.
past the fielder.
Strike
In as a
one.
strike. Solid bunt. Nice catch. Can't wait to see what this player has for us today. Fastball with extra bite. A bunt this time. Well handled.
1 out!
All right, who's next up to bat? That's a lively one. Running up the baseline. Base hit here. Close call. Umpire decides. Here comes the next swinger. How's that for pitching? It's a dinger! One runner across the plate. 2 runners make it home. Another batter digs in. Excellent pitch. Huge effort. Taps for a safe bunt. Couldn't get their glove to it.
Save!
Here comes the next bat. Fastball and then some. It's a bunt. There's the catch.
2 outs!
Next batter in the box. Lightning fast pitch. Opts to bunt that one. Safe in the hand.
3 outs!
Home team edging ahead early on. And up the pitcher steps to the mound. Great fastball.
Strike
That's
one.
a strike. Whoa, not your average fastball. Knocks it through. Hands up. Here it comes. And it's caught. That's going straight for a fielder. Needed a hit there. Ball's incoming. Nice catch. Fastball with extra bite. Doesn't let us down. It's up to the fielders. Well handled. So the victory goes to the home team, and boy, do they deserve it.
The crowd are waiting for you at the Midnight Mountain ski runs. Tennis, a great idea. Enough talk. It's time for some sports.
Smash Gardens, seat of the most dramatic play on the tennis circuit. Served like a lightning bolt. A colossal smash.
15 love. Love.
They're not going easy.
Love.
A well-deserved win in the opening game.
Bonkers.
Change server. Out. Love 15.
Serves it into play.
Love 30.
We're looking at a player on stunning form. Keeps the ball in play. And that one could backfire. A huge smash shot. One game up so far. No complaints there.
The crowd are waiting for you at the Midnight Mountain ski runs. Get out there and show them what you've got.
Smash Gardens, custom built for atmosphere and world-class play. Serving arm like a piston. Could be a brutal return. Going for raw power.
15 love.
Real power under that. Pushing for the point now. The back and forth of two confident players.
30 love.
No slow starts for this player.
Out.
40 love.
Gambles and adds topspin. Gives it some lift. Pulling
Game.
ahead and hoping to stay there.
Server change. Love 15. Love 30.
That one was a blur. A huge smash shot. This player has every angle covered. Thinking hard about this one, it seems. And out it goes. First class play, shutting down every opportunity.
The crowd are waiting for you at the Midnight Mountain ski runs. We're just seconds away from sporting history.
Smash Gardens, seat of the most dramatic play on the tennis circuit. Not easy to return that. Real power under that. Layers it with topspin. Wouldn't want to place bets on this one. Could be a brutal return.
Love 15.
Aggressive topspin shot. That one could be controversial.
Objection called.
The ups and downs of being an umpire. Turns out they were right. That was in. Good control on that slice. A colossal smash.
15 all.
Topspin shot flies off the racket. Powerful slice shot. Neither player is ready to give up this point. Slowly but surely being pushed back.
15-30. Out. 30 all.
That could be punished.
40-30.
This player likes the topspin. Falling into a natural rhythm now. Gives it some lift.
Deuce.
Adds a tasty bit of topspin.
Out.
Advantage server.
Keeps the ball in play. Gets right under that one.
Out. Deuce.
Gambles and adds topspin, and that one could backfire. Might want to duck.
Advantage server.
Seeing some topspin there.
Out. Deuce.
Terrific momentum.
Advantage server.
The real trick is to keep up this good form.
Always believe in your soul. You've got the power to know you're indestructible.
Change server.
Serves like a lightning bolt.
Love 15.
Topspin for a boost.
Love 30.
Serves it over the line.
Second serve.
That serve could smash through walls. That's a statement of intent. Steps in for the slice. Aggressive topspin shot. Oh, that was a tough call to make.
30 all.
Lost it. What a serve. Topspin shot flies off the racket.
40-30.
Layers it with topspin.
Deuce.
Power serve hammers it. Gets it up high. This player likes the topspin. Massive power shot.
Advantage receiver.
Out!
Deuce.
That'll burn through a racket. Gambles and adds topspin.
Advantage receiver.
Emotions running high in the audience. Sends the ball high.
Game.
Result! The opposition didn't stand a chance.
The crowd are waiting for you at the Midnight Mountain ski run. Pick up your arrows. It's time for darts. Get out there and show them what for.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to the 180 Arena. Let's play darts.
Here we go. First game of the match.
60. 20. 54. 134.
At this stage, it's all about aiming high.
20. 5. 1.
Well, that's
26.
dampened their spirits. Let's see what this classy player can do.
60. 60. 57. 177.
A very solid 3 darts.
20. 60. 20.
Feels like a rock concert
100.
here. Arrows in the big numbers, if you please.
15. 20. 60. 95.
Can't check out just yet. It's all to play for.
20. 1. 20.
Not a happy reaction
41.
there.
You require 95.
2 good throws should make up the numbers.
45. 50. 95.
Absolutely no problem. Have you ever seen a happier crowd? Is it time for one of these players to seal the deal?
20. 20. 60.
A huge wave of support building amongst the fans. No finish this turn, just working towards it.
60. 60. 57. 177.
Aimed, through, and scored. No messing about.
1. 20. 20.
Less than impressed with those
41.
darts. Let's whittle down some of that total.
60. 20. 54. 134.
Time to carve out some big numbers.
20. 5. 1.
My word, they're
26.
not pleased about that. High-scoring darts would be very nice.
60. 60. 20. 100.
A bit of focus, that's what you get.
60. 5. 1.
The crowd is just willing this player to win.
You require 50.
The whole match is up for grabs now.
50.
A great match and a result well worth celebrating. Been a great match. Let's hope we have as much fun next time.
The crowd are waiting for you at the Midnight Mountain ski runs. Popcorn at the ready. It's time for some sports.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 180 Arena. Let's play darts!
It's the first game and the drama begins.
60. 60. 19. 139.
High-scoring darts would be very nice.
1. 60. 1.
Giving it up for that little show. At this stage, it's all about aiming high.
60. 60. 50. 170.
Well played. Nice throw.
20. 60. 20.
This audience is out to party. Arrows in the big numbers, if you please.
60. 54. 50. 164.
Let's have a few more throws like that.
5. 5. 20.
You can see they're upset
30.
with that turn.
You require 28.
One good throw could win this.
28.
And it all goes to plan. Looks like we're all having a good time tonight. Is it time for one of these players to seal the deal?
20. 5. 20.
Less than impressed with those
45.
darts. Can't check out just yet. It's all to play for.
60. 18. 57. 135.
A good high score will be the plan here.
20. 20. 5.
Not a happy reaction
45.
there. No finish this turn, just working towards it.
60. 54. 60. 174.
Very productive turn there.
20. 60. 1.
We might never get this crowd calmed down. Time to carve out some big numbers.
20. 20. 54. 94.
Let's whittle down some of that total.
20. 20. 60.
That gets the crowd seal of approval.
You require 98.
This could be the deciding turn. Let's find out.
60. 38. 98.
That's it. We have our winner. What a match. Oh, after the pressure of a match like that, I think I need to go and unwind. See you all again soon.
The crowd are waiting for you at the Midnight Mountain Ski Runs. It's sports time.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to the 180 Arena. Let's play darts.
Here we go. First game of the match.
20. 60. 18. 98.
Can't check out just yet. It's all to play for.
20. 60. 20.
These fans are nothing if not fiercely loyal. A good high score will be the plan here.
20. 54. 90. 93.
Let's see what this classy player can do.
60. 60. 20.
Such an outstanding atmosphere here.
40.
Arrows in the big numbers, if you please.
60. 20. 54. 134.
No finish this turn, just working towards it.
60. 0. 20.
A huge wave of support building amongst the fans. Let's whittle down some of that total.
60. 15. 51. 126.
High scoring darts would be very nice.
60. 60. 45.
The crowd is just willing this player to win.
You require 50.
A single dart could win it.
50.
Down to 0. Take that. Got the crowd in the palm of their hand.
Come on and get down on it.
Every chance we'll get a winner this time.
20. 60. 60.
How badly does the crowd want this win? Time to carve out some big numbers.
20. 60. 18. 98.
At this stage, it's all about aiming high.
60. 60. 20.
You can see they like that one.
40. 60. 60. 50. 170.
They're in with a strong chance.
60. 60. 51.
Have you ever seen a happier crowd?
71.
Going for a big score to keep them in play.
1. 60. 20. 81. You require 50.
Can they check out with this dart? Next shot could take it. The game's balanced on a knife edge.
40.
That's guaranteed to fire up the crowd. This last game will decide it all.
60. 60. 57. 177.
Finds a good home for those darts.
60. 50. 20.
We might never get this crowd calmed down. A good high score will be the plan here.
60. 54. 50. 164.
Very productive turn there.
20. 60. 60.
This audience is out to party.
You require 160.
This player can win the match on this turn.
60. 60. 40. 160.
Why don't we relive that moment? The arrows are always flying here at the 180 Arena. Join us anytime.